Hi, this is Tim. Welcome to All Affiliate Cash. As many of you already know, I run an author services business as well as my affiliate business and my coaching business. I do a lot of stuff because, I have adult ADD. Anyway, today I want to build an app in OverSkill for that author services business, and I want to take you through it step by step. I haven't done this one yet. It's brand new. We're going to jump right into it, and we're going to start in Marketing Secrets AI. So here in Marketing Secrets, I'm going to give it a prompt to get started with the app build. Now, the reason I'm doing this is it gives OverSkill a better head start at the actual app I want to build, and we get a better first pass. So here we said, I want to build an app in OverSkill to perform a Flesch-Kincaid test. Include what you know about this test, and we're going to make it a lead magnet. So the first page should introduce people to what this test is and why it's important. Then it should collect a sample of text from them. They can paste it into a window. They can upload a text file, a Word doc, or a PDF. And then before they see the actual results, we need to collect their name and email address and send it to ClickFunnels via the API connection. So that's with the key, the subdomain, and the workspace ID for my domain. I will put those into environment variables within OverSkill. After we give them the test results, we also then want to include an opportunity for them to make a donation. The donation amount can be 5, 10, 15, 20. I'd like to also have an optional other. I don't know if you're capable of doing that or not, but we'll try that anyway. At the bottom of the page, every page, I want to have a copyright notice with the current year. authorhub.io is the all rights reserved copyright holder. And then there should be a link to support at authorhub.io. And then we need an admin section tied to my normal admin account where we can go in and delete users or refresh their feed to ClickFunnels. But I think those are the only two admin functions that we need. We're not going to allow users to save the data. It's not going to be that type of app. They just get to run it and get their results. Now, the reason I just spoke all that is I used WhisperFlow to capture everything in this prompt instructions for Marketing Secrets AI. So now we'll go ahead and let Marketing Secrets build this prompt for OverSkill, and we'll see what it does. If this takes a significantly long time, then we'll okay. So there are new features coming from Marketing Secrets AI, which aren't here yet. This is an interesting preview. What it's telling me is it's coming soon to premium members. I don't want it to build, so we'll tell it that, okay? So I don't want you to build it. I don't want you to tell OverSkill directly to build it. I want you to create a prompt that I can share manually with OverSkill based on what you know. So here we go again. I've never seen that, until this is live. I've never seen that disclaimer come back from Marketing Secrets AI. I've done this several times to build prompts. I think it's pretty cool that we got a little preview that without too much fanfare, we're going to see Marketing Secrets AI directly connected to OverSkill at some point in the not too distant future. So here's the prompt it created. We're going to download this as plain text. So now we'll jump over here to OverSkill, where we will build this Flesch-Kincaid test app, and we're going to upload the prompt once the app shell has been created by simply going over to the little plus sign here and grabbing the file we downloaded from Marketing Secrets AI. And you could do that initial testing, the initial app prompt creation in any other AI. I have simply chosen to do it in Marketing Secrets AI as it knows about my Author Hub business, and it will often pull in interesting facts that it will then give to OverSkill, and we'll tell it to go build it. Forgot to do that. And now it will pull in that long prompt from the text file, and it'll go off and build the app. If you try to post a long prompt directly in the chat window, it usually doesn't fit, but it eats a fairly large file on using the plus sign, using the import of a prompt there. So that's where you want to do that. Now this will take a few minutes, so we'll just let it crank. And then I'll come back once we have something to look at. Okay, so the build finished. The basic build took about 3,000 credits. And then there was a little bit of correction that I went through. And now let's actually test it. So, well, first of all, I will come back and change some of the aesthetics on here. This is just the default that it built. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a little bit plain, and I want this to be just a little more interesting. But let's come in here and test a writing sample. So I could paste something in here, but instead I'm going to choose a file. I created 3 different ones. So the benchmark is, do we write like an 8th grader? So we'll do an analyze of this, and I will blur out my email. Okay, so that was an 8th grade standard, came out at 7.4 on the Flesch-Kincaid scale, which is perfect. It tells them why, where it ranks, and then, it made some pretty good claims here about, this is a calculator, not a coach. And then, because even though this is a free app, I do put up a donation screen. It's purely optional. What I will probably do in a follow-up revision is, if they make a donation, I will offer to rewrite it for them in a grade 8 sample. So I did a college level sample of that same text. Let's just see what it does. And it is off the bottom of the scale, and grade 23, so significantly more difficult, more challenging read. The ultimate, right? 29 and below is extremely difficult. And again, just for fun, let's do one more at the elementary school level and see what it looks like. Sure enough, good for an 11-year-old, grade 2.2, and why it scored there. So what's a game plan here? So what's fascinating about OverSkill is it took a prompt where I told it what I wanted. I didn't tell it anything about how. I just told it what. I gave it a well-known writing difficulty test, a couple of features I wanted in the app, the ability to upload files as well as copy paste, an admin function, which we didn't jump into, but it just verifies that we could connect to ClickFunnels and lets me delete records. It doesn't really do much. Show the score and add a donation box at the end. Hello, Ken. So if you're thinking about at all how to help your clients with an app, OverSkill makes it extremely simple, extremely easy to do. This one will monetize. Donations are a fascinating approach. People will donate. It costs every time it runs, it costs a little bit. I haven't looked at that yet, but it won't be a lot. It'll be, $1. I mean, it's going to cost, because it uses AI. It's going to cost a little bit every time it runs. I guarantee you the donations will more than make up for that. People are happy to donate when they get to use something for free. It is a lead magnet. It's putting the person into my ClickFunnels account with a tag that says where they came from, and then I can follow up with them. I'm going to also add a tag that shows what they scored. I didn't think to do that initially, but I'm going to go ahead and do that as well so that I can reach out to them with additional information that's appropriate. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to get on the OverSkill waitlist, there's a link down below. I also have a link to WhisperFlow, which you saw me use early on, which I absolutely love. I now have more than 250,000 words dictated in WhisperFlow, and I can't really type anymore, which is pretty crazy considering I'm an author. If you are on the wait list, or you get on the wait list for OverSkill and you want to get off the wait list, reach out to me. There's a couple of different ways you can do that, and I am happy to help you do so. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed this.